was the Ghan train that just went past. It runs between Adelaide in the south, about 3,000 kilometres to Darwin in the north of Australia, transcontinental railway trip. Today though, I do want to talk about a slightly faster mode of transport. But it's about 44 degrees in the shade today and the flies are driving me insane, so I think we'll go somewhere a little bit cooler. That is so much better. Now, unfortunately, I've just come to the realisation that in a few short weeks, this will be no longer something that I'm able to use. So what today's vlog is all about is Qantas Status credits, what they are, what you do with them, and how to get them. So, status credits are completely different from frequent flyer points. Frequent flyer points you put towards purchasing air tickets or goods through the Qantas website. Status credits, once saved up to a certain level, give you access to a couple of little lurks and perks that might make your travelling a little more enjoyable and also rewarding for you as well. Now, everyone starts off at the bronze level. Once you've accrued 300 status credit points, you'll then reach silver level. Now, unfortunately, it's just played out this year that I haven't done a lot of Qantas flights within Australia, certainly not enough to retain my silver level of status. So I'm going to lose that. However, Jo has done considerably more and she's within striking distance of attaining the gold level. And I'm going to show you how we did that in a little while. Once you reach the gold level, there are some well worthwhile savings to be had. Firstly, you get access to the Qantas lounge whenever you fly within Australia and also international lounges overseas. Now, at this point in time, membership to the Qantas Club runs at around $940 something, I think. So that's a saving of $940 straight away. You get priority boarding, your luggage is priority, so it's always the first off the plane. You get access to your priority selection of seats when you're booking and a number of other things. You also get 75% more frequent flyer points every time you fly. Okay, so follow along now. We're going to show how we managed to get Jo at least to the gold level fairly quickly, because there are a number of little things you can look for when you're doing your booking that will maximise the amount of status credits for every dollar that you spend. Well, let's have a quick recap of what we're trying to achieve with this exercise. If we look at the different levels, we're going to bypass completely the silver level, going straight for gold. And as you can see, if you're starting from scratch from the bronze level, you require 700 status credits. Once you've got there, in the following 12 months, you just need to earn the 600 to retain that gold level. Now, the flight from Brisbane to Auckland in New Zealand seems to be a good earner for status credits. And looking in March, they've got some good prices there. Business class is the best way to earn them. And as you can see, for $543, we can have a direct flight, 3¼ hours. And that $543 is going to earn us 80 status credits. Not worried about the frequent flyers. We'll add that to the trip. And the return trip is actually cheaper, but it's still going to earn us those 80 status credits. Add that to the trip and say for around about $1,000, we're going to find ourselves with 160 status credits. Now, how are we going to make the most of those towards our gold level? Well, a couple of times each year, and without much notice, Qantas usually give a double status credit promotion. It runs for just a short time. You can see last October it was only on for 5 days. The travel time's quite generous though. That was from October through to June 2019. Any time within that time you're able to fly and get double status credits. So you need 700 points. Now the round return trip was 160, so we're going to double that to 320. If you knock that off again, A week later, you'd get another $320 for your $1,000. So that's going to give you a total of 640, and we just need another 60 points to reach gold, which I'm sure we can do a little much cheaper and a much shorter trip. And if we actually look from Melbourne to Brisbane, again in March, there's plenty of flights to choose from. That one's going to earn us 15 status credits. I like that one. The return trip, again, plenty to choose from. If we choose a later one, we probably would have been able to do the round trip in a whole day, saving an overnight accommodation in Brisbane. Another 15. So that round trip is going to earn us, for just over $300, another 30 status credits, which if you double that, if you've booked it in that 5-day period, that'll give you the 60 points, which then is going to take you straight through to the gold level. If you'd been considering joining the Qantas Club, as you'll see from the prices here, the joining fee is $399, $400. Your first yearly subscription is $540, giving a total cost of $939, which has basically covered that first return business class flight. And that being the case, if you were going to join the Qantas Club anyway, for an extra outlay of somewhere between $1,300 and $1,400, you will also have obtained gold status level. If you take those flights early within your 12-month renewal period, you'll have gold status level for the rest of that 12 months. And Qantas also give you the 12 months after that to obtain another 600 points in order to keep that gold status level. Also, if you become accustomed to all the fringe benefits of the gold status level, it is possible to attain a lifetime membership at that gold level. All it requires is an accumulation of 14,000 status credits. So if you feel like doing that rotation of flights for another 20 times, you've certainly earned it.